Hi guys, how are you today? For today's video, we're gonna be talking about all my trash. I haven't filmed Let's Talk Trash in so long because, well, to be honest, I kind of fell off doing YouTube. So that's mainly why, but this stuff has been accumulating for like 2, maybe 3 years. Since the last video I filmed of Let's Talk Trash, which I will put up here or here, that's how long this stuff has been accumulating. I know, crazy. Like, who holds on to their trash? I do, because I want to share it with you guys. I want to share my trash with you. Fun fact, I'm wearing my friend's shirt today because I went to a friend's trivia night at like a local place here in my area, and that's what you do when you're old. They were like questions that I would never know the answers to, and my team lost, but it was a really good time. I have a lot of hair stuff for some reason. That's what I grabbed. So we'll start with this Batiste Dry Shampoo. I get the tinted one. This is the Divine Dark, and it has like a hint of color in it. And I love this because the dry shampoo, number one, is really good. I wash my hair once a week, and now that I'm a new mommy, I've probably said I'm a new mom in every video. I'm a new mom, okay? I barely have time to shower, so I definitely don't have time to wash my hair. So I am like very heavily relying on dry shampoo. I also have a lot of gray coming in. That's why I really like this, because it has a hint of color. So it covers up gray for me, but it also covers my natural root as well. I went through a full one and I went through a travel size one. This stuff is really good. This dry shampoo works. It really works. I love the hint of color. They have a whole bunch of different ones. This is the Dove Derma Scalp Shampoo. I have like a really flaky, dry scalp. I think I have psoriasis on my scalp. I'm not sure. That's just like my own self-diagnosis. I've used this for a couple of years and I've gone through several bottles of these. I'm sure I've featured these in other videos. I'm over this shampoo. I don't think it's doing it for me anymore. I am actually switching over to using shampoos and conditioners that are like silicone and paraben free. I feel like that's doing more for me than like anti-dandruff shampoo is. Like, I feel like my scalp is just really dry and it needs to be moisturized, and I just don't need like all that stuff in it, and that's what's making my scalp really agitated. So I'm done with this. I liked it for a while, and I always like rotate shampoos. Like, I like to use different things because I feel like my hair and my scalp get used to something in particular, and then when I'm done with it, I typically switch it up. So I've been using that consistently for like a couple of years, and it's not doing anything for me anymore. I have this, it's a 10. This is the Maracuja Deep Conditioner Plus Keratin. Yes, this has been in my shower. It has mildew on it, okay? I'm sorry. I have used this on and off for years and years and years and years. Now, it's a deep conditioner, but because I only wash my hair about once a week, I use it as like my regular conditioner because my natural hair is very curly, it's very frizzy, it's not cute, and it needs help at all times. So I need something like a little bit heavier. Now, this is really, 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 really heavy. So if you have fine hair, if you have straight hair, even if you have frizzy hair that's like more on the finer side, it's probably gonna be a little bit too heavy because it will weigh your hair down because it has that keratin in it. So I would recommend you use this if you have like more thicker, coarse textured hair. I actually feel like it works for me, and that keratin just keeps my hair like nice and healthy and strong. So I highly recommend this. I always pick this up when it's on sale. Don't pay full price for it. Wait for it to go on sale at Ulta. I pick it up at like the beauty supply, or I wait till it's on sale at Ulta because it's really expensive. I want to say that's like 50 bucks. Definitely wait for it to go on sale. You'd get it for a much better deal. Okay, I also tried this. This is the Love Beauty and Planet. It's a sulfate-free shampoo scrub. And when I was pregnant, my skin got so dry. Like, my entire body, like head to toe, was just super dry. My scalp was so agitated. Like, I honestly felt like I had lice. Like, I was just like scratching, not just my whole body, but especially my scalp. And I was like, okay, I need a scrub. So I just randomly got this. I didn't know anything about it, and I freaking hate it. It is so weird. It's like the weirdest texture. I used about half of it, so I didn't finish it, but do you see how it like changed colors? That can't be good, right? It smells good though. I don't know what happened there, but this it didn't do anything for me. It's like a weird jelly consistency. It doesn't really foam, and I need something that foams, but also I feel like I couldn't get the grit out of my hair when I was rinsing it out. So I felt like I always had like the grit in my hair, and I gave it a fair chance. I feel like I used it many, many, many times, and I just didn't like it. I never saw results with it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let that go. Another hair product I tried was this. This was the Salicylic Acid Exfoliating Scalp Treatment. This is from the Inky list. I hated this. I feel like this made my scalp way worse. It's supposed to be used as a pre-wash. So the way the instructions said were to put it in your hair and like massage it into your hair and leave it in, I think, for like 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, and then you wash it out. But whenever I use this, my scalp was like irritated. Like there's something in it that irritated my scalp, and it would make it like really red and super itchy, and like it just made things so much worse. So I didn't like that. I don't recommend it. I know people love it, but I'm gonna say for me, I definitely would not recommend it. Why do I have so many hair products? I don't understand. This is a makeup channel. I also have this Eva NYC. This is a Lazy Jane air dry conditioner, and I picked this up because I saw somebody talk about it on Instagram that it made your hair just look like naturally cute. Like I said, my hair is naturally curly, but I always blow dry it straight, and then I usually curl it with a wand, or I wave it, or I do something with it. I don't like my natural curls. I've never liked them. I know we always want what we don't have, but I don't wear my hair naturally curly. So I got this because I saw somebody talk about it, saying that it just makes their hair look like effortlessly wavy, and I was like, okay, let me try it. This did nothing for me. Now I finished it because it was like a conditioner, and I was like, whatever, I'll use it, I'll finish it up. I didn't want it to go to waste. It was fairly inexpensive. I think it was like under $10, but I think this is more like targeted towards people who have more straight hair and they want a little bit of texture. Since I already have that texture in my hair, I just don't think it did shit for me, if I'm just being honest. This is the Function of Beauty. This is the curly hair shampoo. Oh, by the way, this is also no sulfate and paraben and phthalates. And what I will say is the packaging is recyclable. I love that. Didn't care for the product, but I like the packaging. So this is the same thing. This is supposed to be like paraben free, sulfate free, 100% vegan, cruelty free, silicone free, made with recycled plastic. Queen. I did get the curly hair one just because I didn't want to get something for straight hair because I don't have naturally straight hair. I just don't feel like this did anything for like the treatment of my hair. Like it was just like a regular shampoo. It didn't excite me. It didn't make me happy. It didn't bring me joy. I just felt like whatever about it. I was just like, when it finishes, I'm gonna buy something different. This is the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense. Excuse me. I think I'm getting the hiccups. Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This I absolutely loved. Oh, it made my hair like so soft and buttery, and I didn't have any frizz when I used it. I have really bad frizz. I live in Houston. It is hot as the devil's balls here, okay? I'm sorry. It's really hot. It's like over 100 degrees every single day in the summer, and it's just the humidity. Oh my God, it's really hot. So my hair is always up in the humid months. So this just like made my hair so frizz-free. I just felt like a bad bitch when I used this. My complaint about this is that it is super expensive. For somebody who has a ton of hair, my hair is pretty long, it's past my bra strap, and it's really thick. I had to use a lot of product, and I got just a handful of uses out of this. For the price, it just wasn't worth it for me, so I wouldn't repurchase it for that. When I buy a product, I don't want to spend like $40 on something and then I can only use it like 5 times. So I love the product, but I hate how much you get for the price. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that just for that fact, but the product itself is really good. This is the Maracuja Miracle Mist Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray. I am not a setting spray girl, and you can trace this back to my older videos. I stand by what I said. I am not a setting spray girl. I don't believe in them. I think they're so gimmicky. I don't think they work. I've tried every setting spray and their mama's setting sprays. Okay, I've tried them all, but this one is good. Okay, I have another one because I love it so much. I really believe in it. Now, I only use this if I'm going out for like a long period of time and I need my makeup to stay in place like forever, like hours and hours, and I'll use it. Other than that, I still use my rose water spray, which I hear a lot of bad things about this on TikTok. Look, this isn't like anything special. I saw a couple of people post videos saying that like it doesn't do anything. It probably doesn't. I use it not for like the ingredients in it. I use it because I like my face to look like not powdery, and this gives me that while making me feel refreshed. I wanted to say that because I saw so many TikTok videos where they're like, this is garbage. And I'm like, really? But I love it. Okay, anyways, this is good, okay? If you have a chance to try the setting spray, try it. The mister is just like, oh, there's just a little bit left. It makes me so sad. The mister is fabulous. It's the only setting spray that I've used where I feel like it actually works, and like my face doesn't feel like tight and like, oh, I can't move my face. My face still feels like normal, and like I can make expressions and things, you know, I can move my face, but my makeup stays in place. You know? You know. This is the Keratin Complex Infusion Therapy Keratin Replenisher Infusion. I worked at a hair salon for years, and the girls that I used to work with called this hair crack because it is literally liquid keratin. I don't know if you guys can see in there. It's like this pink, kind of like a gooey type of texture. It's really weird. It literally like seals the ends of your hair. It's liquid keratin. So if you guys don't know, your hair is made out of keratin. A couple years ago, this was like years and years ago, I went really, really, really light on my hair really fast. And I had really short hair. I had like a bob. It was like up to here, and I did like a full head of blonde highlights and fried my hair. And I already didn't have any hair to work with because my hair was so short. So one of my coworkers was like, girl, you need to use the infusion. It's gonna fix your hair. And I was like, okay. The way that you use it is that you put it in your hair when it's towel dried, and then you blow dry it. You fuse it into your hair with heat, and that's what kind of seals your ends together. And I swear to God, like, have you guys ever had like a really bad highlight job, or you've just like over processed your hair, like the ends of your hair are just like split apart because they're so bad? This puts your hair back together. I shit you not. I've been through probably like 100 bottles of these over the years. I always have this on hand. Now they changed the packaging. It's in a squeeze tube now. This is the older one that I had, but this is the best stuff I've ever used. It will literally heal your hair. I've never ever used, and I remember thinking like, there's no way, like that can't work. It works. And I'll tell you, if I can find a picture of what my hair looked like back then, I'll show it to you. And it was right before I got engaged. I think I got engaged like the next month. My hair was like to here. I was engaged for 1.5 years, and I grew my hair down past my bra strap. I swear to God, it's like a miracle worker. This was the thing I sold the most when I worked at the salon. I would use this when I would blow dry girls who would go through like a big color change, and their, you know, their hair would be really dry or it'd be kind of breaking off, and I'd be like, look, let me try this product on you, and there's no breakage. I mean, just try it, okay? I urge you, if you are trying to repair your hair, try it. Try it. You will not regret it, I promise you. I also love this. This was the Desi Claro Que Si. This was the vitamin C serum, and I love this serum so, 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 so much. I felt like a freaking like glowy queen when I use this. I would use it underneath my makeup. I would do the vitamin C, and then I do moisturizer on top, and then eye cream, and then I'd go on with my makeup, and I just felt like so glowy. It got rid of so many dark spots that I had on my face. It's pretty pricey, I will say. Like, I'm not a big spender when it comes to skincare. I love my affordable skincare. I have a whole video dedicated to it. I'll put it on whichever side it's on. And this is pretty pricey. It's like, I wanna say like $65. But I love Desi Perkins. I wanted to support her, so I went ahead and bought it, and I love it. It's really good. I will definitely repurchase this. I have 2 other vitamin C's in like my back stock that I need to get through first. I'm trying to use products that I already have and, you know, not be wasteful. And like the packaging is so cute. It's just like so, it's like a clay vase. Oh my God. I love it so much. This is the Olay Rinse Off Body Conditioner. Now this, I kind of want to say I have like a love-hate relationship with it. I liked it for certain occasions. I kind of wasn't crazy about the way my skin felt, if that makes sense. Like, it felt like it almost left a little bit of like a balm on my skin. It's basically like a body conditioner, so you use it in the shower and then you're supposed to rinse it off, and it's supposed to hydrate your skin. And while I will say it does hydrate your skin, it was just like, it sat on my skin really weird. I would only use it on certain occasions, like if I was going out, because it has a sheen to it. It does give your skin like this really beautiful, healthy, like as if you just took highlighter and put it all over your body, but more subtle. It's really beautiful in that sense, but it sits on your skin really weird, and for that reason I'm not going to repurchase it. I didn't like that. There was something about that I wasn't crazy about. This is one of my favorite cleansers. This is the Kiosk Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Facial Wash. This is the best cleanser I've ever used in my entire life. I only stopped using this because I thought my skin was getting used to it, and I couldn't bear the thought that my skin would get used to this. I'm actually using something else from Kiehl's that it's like the Ultra Facial Wash or something like that. I love that so much as well, but I think I'm just gonna alternate between those two back and forth. My skin never looked better than when I was using this. First of all, it's pricey. It's about 40 bucks, but it lasts forever. You only need one pump, and it's like a pea-size amount. Like, you honestly need next to nothing. I want to say it took me like a year and a half to get through this entire thing. It's like such a creamy cleanser, and it's just so like luxurious. My skin was just like glowing. Like, I felt so beautiful when I was using that. I just felt like my skin was clear, it was smooth. Highly suggest you try it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I said I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint, but look, sometimes the face wipes are just necessary. I don't like to be super wasteful when it comes to products. I am very conscious of like not wasting. I'm big on the earth. Anybody who knows me knows this. I recycle everything. I don't use a lot of plastic, or at least I try not to use plastic. So I try not to be wasteful in like other aspects of my life. I'm not perfect, okay, I'm not claiming to be, but I definitely try to not use as much when I can. And considering that I've been hoarding these products for like the last 2 or 3 years, 7 packs of face wipes isn't that bad, because some of those packs are mini packs. But look, I'm gonna be honest, there are some nights where you just need a face wipe, okay? Like, there are those nights where you come home and you're really drunk and you can't wash your face. There are some nights where you're like dead tired and you're exhausted and you need to face wipe it out. You know, during my pregnancy, especially at the end, there were those days where I was just like, I physically cannot move another muscle, but I still had to get up and go to work. Okay, this is really bad, but look, you know, pregnancy is already hard, and I just was not trying to look cute. Like, I just didn't care towards the end, okay? It is what it is. I don't know what to say. But there were some mornings where I would just wake up and I like had to roll myself out of bed because my big pregnant stomach was so big. I had to like hoist myself up. And then even just like walking to the bathroom, I would like look at the bathroom and be like, do I really have to walk all the way over there? I'm just gonna be real with you. To get my skincare off from the night before, because I use like a lot of heavy oils at night, I would just like wipe my face with a face wipe and then go in with new skincare. And that's, look, I said what I said, okay? And you know what? I deserve that because I was creating life, okay? I brought my baby into this world and it was really hard. Sometimes a face wipe is just necessary, you know? That's all I have to say about them. Okay, I have this Catrice Sun Lover Glow Powder Bronzer. I'm not gonna talk too much about this because I think I've talked everybody's ear off about this bronzer. It's literally the best bronzer I've ever used in my life. I have a perfume. This is Burberry London, and oh god, this perfume is like so nostalgic to me. Let me just get like one last smell. I think I actually picked this up at Marshall's and it was super cheap. It was like probably like 20 or 30 bucks, and I was like, oh yes, oh, I got a couple more squirts. But I used this so much in like high school, my early college days, and it's just like, it's really nostalgic to me. It makes me happy. You guys know how like you can associate memories with scents. So when I smell this, it reminds me of like my younger days when I was like, you know, hot and poppin' and out thottin' and boppin' and all that. I have 2 lash glues. I have the House of Lashes lash glue, which I really like this lash glue. It took me a minute to get on this, and I highly enjoyed it. The only thing I will say is I'm not crazy about the amount that comes out on the brush. I feel like I have to like dip in too many times and keep applying on the lash to get the amount that I like for my lashes. And also a little more expensive than the Duo. I think this was like 10 bucks, and it's the dark tone. It's really good. It dries super fast. Like, it only takes a couple seconds to dry and then you're ready to pop your lash on, and it's so sticky. Like, you can't get this off for nothing. I would definitely use it again, but it's just not my Duo, and my Duo is my favorite. I can't find this in stores anymore. I can only find it at Sephora and online. I can't find it anywhere in stores. So there was a point where I was like, why can't I find this lash glue? So that's why I picked up the House of Lashes, because they sell it at Target. I like this one more. This one is just like my go-to. It's my tried and true. We're homies, you know? It's gotta be dark tone. I do not like the clear lash glue. The formulas are different. It's not as sticky, it's not as thick. I like a nice, like, thick little glob of lash glue on my lashes. And it's gotta be the dark tone because I only wear lashes with shadow or liner or something like that. And Duo's my bitch. And I also have this e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is the fiber filling brow gel. This is like an everydayer for me. Now, I use this whenever I fill in my brows with a pencil because I typically will only just outline my brows. I like to just kind of do the shape, do like a rough outline, and then I like to go in and fill the rest of like the missing gaps with this because it's just enough where it's not like too much product. I don't like a super, I mean, look, my brow is kind of heavy, okay? It's like I don't have the best brows ever. They're uneven. It's like I really have to make them work and like, you know, tweak them to make them look nice. But I also at the same time don't want like a really overdone like sharp kind of brow, you know? So I like that this is just kind of natural. It just makes them like fluffy. It's fiber filling. I have it on today. I use it every single time I fill in my brows. Last thing I have for this one is this Kiehl's. This is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore, I need to get my readers on, visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. And I will say, as much as I love my Good Molecules, you guys know I ride or die for Good Molecules. I love their serums. This is like, I think the best nighttime serum that I've ever used. It is so hydrating. Now, I mentioned earlier when I was pregnant, my skin was like crocodile dry. It was so crusty, like my skin was flaking. Like I would put makeup on it and it would just be like flakes everywhere. I had to completely stop using powder like the entire duration of my pregnancy. It was so bad. So I was like, okay, I need something heavy because what I'm using is not working because I typically have oily skin. So my grandma got me this. It's like the best nighttime serum I've ever used. It's so like thick and silky and luxurious, and it does penetrate into your skin. Like I would wake up in the morning and I would just look so like Snow White, like I'm just like dewy, and I just felt so like glowy and beautiful, and my skin just looked amazing. But it like actually sinks into your skin. I hate those nighttime oils that you put it on your face and it doesn't sink in, it just gets all over your pillow. This doesn't do that. It actually sinks in and it penetrates and it makes your skin more hydrated. Highly recommend, especially if you have dry skin. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see. Subscribe before you go. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!